Welcome to Kansas Nation, where you don't need a reservation. I said, Mama, hello, stand with open arms. Here to warn you with the one more time. Yeah, one more time, baby. Welcome to the nation. I said, welcome to the nation.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of the Hempy Hour. I am one of your hosts, not guests, Gina.
I'm your guest and we're hosting.
Co-host / guest. Guest, what's that word? Extraordinary?
Guest extraordinaire.
Extraordinary.
It was on the name tag.
My Lolo.
Hi. I forgot my name tag. Where are we?
Extraordinary name tag. We got to work on that for next week. Let's have a Christmas party.
Oh,
Next week? The week after?
Let's do the Christmas party.
Christmas party coming soon.
Yes.
And I can support these.
We'll do.
They're not appropriate yet.
I'll have to make
We have to get you a pair.
To make something.
They're very fancy at the dollar store.
I have a lot of ugly Christmas sweaters, though. I have one with Mike Tyson on it. It's like Merry Christmas, you know, like it says, yeah.
I have the one you gave me about Dear Santa. I want it all.
I want it all. Oh, we need one of those packages.
Oh, we're doing
I want it all too.
Christmas party coming soon.
We're very consistent.
But today, not a Christmas party.
No.
Today we're thinking outside the box, and Lo has been doing some new things these last couple months, and it is brought to our attention the amount of fuckery surrounding things like healthcare.
Medicare specifically.
Very specifically Medicare. We have moms, we have dads, grandparents, aunts, uncles, everybody knows someone in this category of people.
And yet nobody knows anything about Medicare.
Nothing. Okay, so we're in this open enrollment period, and I'm complaining to Lo because I know this is what she's doing now these last few months. Like, why am I getting 10 text messages a day and 10 emails, and I'm only 48? Like, what the hell's open enrollment? Am I supposed to give a shit? Should I give a shit? Who's supposed to care? And enter Lo, because here we are.
I've been moonlighting as a Medicare / professional, so keep company names out of it. But
could be anyone.
You know, I started on this training, right, onboarding, and about 5 weeks or so.
Yeah.
Preparing, because I literally entered like not knowing anything about healthcare except what pertained to me, and I barely understood that.
Right.
Because again, it's just like you go and think whatever.
It's like you have insurance or you don't. Like those are the only things.
Right.
Insurance, yeah, okay.
Right. And you find out how good it is when you find out if it's bad. So it's really,
how much do we not know?
Exactly how much do you really not know? And I've got this has been it's been about 6 weeks now.
Yeah,
about 6 weeks now. And my head is just like with like so much information. So the training was just kind of getting us familiar with.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, because that's
Cheers to
this is like we haven't seen each other, like this is terrible for us. Like, and we live like so
serious
close.
Withdrawal.
It's been really hard, and one of the reasons why is because it's what they call open enrollment period. So this is the time where if you have, and I'm just going to stick to Medicare because I'm not even getting anything else, just Medicare for now because holy God. But if you have Medicare, this is a time for open enrollment for you to change plans without penalties and, et cetera. So we want to talk about first.
I guess
processes
maybe just a general, what does it even mean? Because I think that's where, then we start talking about your mom, my mom's boyfriend, like how many people does this affect every year? And how many people have no idea if they have the right coverage, if they need certain coverage, if they're paying too much, if they're not paying enough,
Right. So
my questions had questions.
No,
I was driving you crazy.
Like every single day, it's an adventure, and it is as every day something new comes in and start to build this bigger picture of the entire function of it. There's literally no way to learn an entire, healthcare system in 5 weeks, and I
probably not 5 years.
Probably not, right? And the people that are writing this shit, they're just cherry picking. So anyway, but generally speaking, Medicare is American citizens become eligible for Medicare when they turn 65, or at any age if they have certain kidney disorders, right?
Oh,
And there's some other born with conditions that you might be able to get Medicare for. Now, traditional Medicare, like original Medicare, is Part A and Part B. A is hospitalization and B is doctors, right? Physicians, etc. About, oh shit, we just looked it up. It was like 2006.
right.
The federal government started to, put legislation in the Medicare reform to ensure that Medicare, hello. You got something to oh my, he's in it.
He's very
He's
excited.
in it to win it. It's just a microphone.
It's the light.
Oh, he's really drawn to it. Super happy about it too.
He's really excited.
It's very
Do you
cool
love
thing I said
selfies?
you. Anyway, they added in the Part D, which is prescription drug coverage. Okay. And where I am working is that in between place, the Medicare Advantage plan. So that's, Part C, and that is your Medicare A plus B plus your D equals C. These are companies like, I don't know, like, Humana, Medicare Advantage plans, and they manage the Medicare benefits plus give you coverage for drug plans, right?
Now, did that equation make you appreciate math anymore?
No, I still hate math, like, but the fucked up part about me and math
But
is
something
that,
plus something did equal something.
yes.
Good.
The
Fair
fucked
enough.
up part with math with me is it's not like, it's not that I don't get it.
No, definitely.
I just don't have a flavor for it,
Yeah.
like I want to turn math into like a picture. So, it's
prettier.
It's prettier, like all these numbers. Like, no. I just don't know how to apply it the right way. And there's some non-understanding, But all right. So in general, we'll use my mother as an example. So, my mother moved to Wisconsin and she had a plan up with Humana in Illinois. Humana did not
70?
71.
71. Okay.
Yeah, she was 72. So her Illinois plan, obviously you can't, it's like your residence, wherever that is, the plans that are available to change based on, what's being offered. So her Humana was not available in where we're at in Wisconsin now. So, but because of the enrollment periods and things in certain circumstances, she wasn't able to change her insurance until these special times come. So we changed her this year, and then she went with another company. And that other company, basically, she, her Medicare Part B premiums, which every citizen, pays for, comes out of their Social Security check, right? And that premium is for Part B. Now, the Part C plan, which is these companies like Humana, Anthem, all these other companies, they are that C. So they are Part A, Part B. They're managing the benefits from there, and they're giving people that have Medicare prescription drug coverage, credible prescription drug coverage, so they don't get fined by the government for not having any. Most people, like my mother, she doesn't pay anything to her new carrier because her prescriptions are not in certain tiers, and there's no cost for her. Some people don't have that, but again, Anthem, they're fairly modest. Like I've never seen anything over like with mom, like anything like if she had to upgrade her plan, like anything over like $100.
Okay.
But that's because you got, real top tier drugs that the government has set out in particular tiers for cost. Pharmaceutical company negotiations, right? So what I guess so my mother, she got this plan, she's really happy with it. And the other benefit of having like these Medicare Advantage plans is that you get extra things that you don't get, like every company is different. Some companies offer their members a lot of services, like the company I work for. They give like 60 free trips of transportation to their doctor's appointments or being members. They give them gift cards. Like right now, there's a monthly gift card for food, and they're able to use it at Walmart or whatever.
That's awesome.
There's $500, MasterCard for their out-of-pocket costs for dental, vision, and hearing. And so there are some perks to having that. What I've noticed in the last few weeks was just the consumer confusion. Yeah. I gotta say, it's really not I want to say it, it's really not the federal government and the confusion part. It's the consumer side of it, right? So my mother has had this insurance, she already got her cars in the mail, and she's got 3 letters telling her like, welcome to our plan. But that's not who she picked, that's not who she's got it with. the amount of confusion on the phones the last few days has been outstanding. So it's been, most of the phone calls that I would say 80% of the phone calls I got at work this week were, hi, I'm just calling because I don't know if I'm insured or not. I'm not lying. That's verbatim. Like, did you either that or did you cancel my insurance? Somebody canceled my insurance.
Oh, and they're elderly, they're scared. That's the worst thing you could tell an older person, like that what if they're not, or if they think that. Like,
no, right.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
It is, so by the time they get in to us, it's the calm down, it's the, please don't worry, let me give you anything right, because they get confused. They get cards for the, the 2022 year that come in between like, welcome to your new plan. She's like, if she remembered Hempy, she would have called that place and that person
100%.
would have changed her insurance.
Right.
They wouldn't do it today because, the 7th. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Today's the
just
first
that
day.
day.
Right. I mean, people will be doing it, but they'll be penalized if they don't have, an MAPD. You don't have to have an MAPD.
Is it similar
shopping. Welcome to the nation. I said, welcome